And welcome to the stream. My name is Ross. This is Live, Love, Play, and we are back once again with hot and heavy mech on mech action coming your way live right now. It's been a little bit since I've been in the game. Completed my last career mode about a year ago, I think it was by now. It ended rather anticlimactically, where I just ran out of money mid-jump. But now that we're here, let's do a new campaign. All right. Now to set our difficulty. Let's see. We'll stick with Iron Man mode. Let's reduce the Argo cost for now. I do want to randomize my starting mechs. Let's go with the unequipped. Iron Man, 3 parts for assembly. Enemy force strength, we'll keep it normal. Difficulty level in this game is insane enough as it is. Salvage, normal. Advanced mech warriors, contract payment, mech warrior progression. Alright, we've got a 0.75 score multiplier, so let's do this. Things seem to be going pretty well so far. Spinning up to the character creation screen. What just happened? Okay, there it goes. Whoo! Oh, I thought the game had frozen on me for a second. That would have been bad. Alright. Decades ago, my family came to the Reach from... Let's see, we've got the Magistracy of Canopus. We've got the Federated Sons. The Draconis Combine. The Capellan Confederation. The Rimward Periphery. The Free Worlds League. The Deep Periphery. The Lyran Commonwealth. Or the Tarian Concordates. Let's go with the Rimward Periphery. The Periphery is a region of space bordering the surroundings and surrounding the inner sphere. The area directly opposite the galactic core is known as the Rimward Periphery. The Rimward Periphery is home to major states such as the Magistracy of Canopus and the Tarian Concordate, and the Aurigan Coalition, as well as a large number of independent worlds. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when my family went bankrupt. That gives me +1 tactics and guts. My family died in an accident. That gives me piloting and guts. So if I want to be a speedy pilot, I'd want to go with piloting. Guts, maximum health, reduces recoil. Family went bankrupt. That gives me tactics and guts. Oh, didn't realize I was that thirsty. Family was betrayed. Hit with ranged weaponry, and let's see. I was exiled. Gunnery and tactics. I struck out on my own. Let's go with being exiled. I like that boost to gunnery and tactics. I set out on my own and fell into the life of a Solaris gladiator. Ooh. That gives me a plus to gunnery. Freelancer gives me a plus to tactics. Inner Sphere Mercenary also gives me a bonus to tactics. Mercenary Guard gives me a bonus to piloting. Frontier Pirate gives me a bonus to guts. I joined the Arigan Coalition, which gives me a bonus to gunnery. Let's go with a Solaris Gladiator. Alright, let's edit our appearance. Let's see. Guinness. Jeanette Monero. Let's see. What do I want my pilot to look like? Gladiator, so he's got to look charismatic. Alright. Marata, I like that. Alan. Boldazar. Preston. Dagur. Brian. Leland. Matevi. Chung-hung. Eden. Philip. Joseph. Alexander, I like that. Alexander Mutara. And now let's see about, okay, we got Roller, Crow, Hex, Lynx, Draug, Unity, Gambler, Six-Pack, Goblin, Underboss. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Underboss. I can't edit. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's give this guy some war paint. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Then we've got our tattoo. Let's do that. Now, not worried about scar, hairstyle, expression. Yeah, this guy's a Solaris jock. He's smug. He's cocky. Oh. There we go. There we go. Complexion. Let's go with that. Alright, hair roots. Let's go with a dark color. Hair tips. Let's go with something a little lighter. There we go. Eyes, I think I'll stick with the green. Skin is good. Lips, makeup, alright. Clothing. Let's pick his cooling vest. Let's go with the bulky one. Alright. Alright. We got ourselves a merc. You have everything an industrious mercenary commander could want. A crew of talented misfits, a lance of ancient battle mechs, a derelict cargo ship to call home. It's one thing to finish a mission in one piece, more or less, but it's another to keep your mech warriors happy and healthy, your mechs patched up and ready for action, and your ballot sheets firmly in the black. As the rumors of another war of succession intensify, the Mercenary Review Board announces new evaluation protocols to assess the mercenary companies of the Periphery with a score. Here we are, a brand new day. Underboss's Marauders. Let's shop that a bit, shall we? Let's see. Marauders. Underboss Pit Fighters. Underboss's Brawlers. How about... I've got it. It inspired. That's the reason I picked Underboss. We'll go with the Nuka Brawlers. Let's see. We got a bunch of different emblems to choose from. That looks close enough, I think. Could do that too. That actually looks fairly quantum to me, I think. Or maybe that. Let's go back to this one. And now, let's see. Let me look up the Nuka-Cola logo. So it's a bright red on white. So we'll do that with the top and bottom being a metallic red. That's more of an orange than a red. That one's kind of hard to see, but we'll go with that for now. Not the best mech to show. Or, you know what I could do instead? I'll make that highlight the white one. I'll make this one the metallic red. And then this... There we go. Let's see how that works on our mechs. And speaking of, let's see what mechs that we have. We've got a Vindicator. That's a good one. Good 45 one. We've got a Centurion, alright. We've got a Jenner. I like the Jenner, that's a good scouting mech. Oh, we got a Firestarter. Nice. And a Spider. Okay, so a decent set of starting mechs. Now let's take a look at our mech warriors. We got me, the Underboss. I've got a few points to spend, so let's get gunnery leveled up.
Training complete.
We got Tayaha. We've got Lightfoot. We've got the Iron Claw. And
Commander.
Chili.
Orders.
Alright, let's check out what our first contracts are. Alright, we got something from the Pirates, a bunch of locals, and the Capellans. Alright, capture base. We've got a straight up battle, escorts, battle, base capture, recovery, and ambush convoy. Where are we? Whether for trade, settlement, or military expedition, traveling via our patented KF drive should have no surprises. Comstar is proud to announce the updated MercNet star map interface. Alright, so we are at Lyreton. There's a lot of map to see. So, now that we know where we are, we know our situation more or less. Let's see, I'm not up to capture a base, but a battle does sound appealing. Alright, time to set up our lance. We'll lead with my Centurion, followed by the Vindicator, then the Firestarter, and the Jenner. Piloting each, I'll put myself in the Centurion. What do we got? To your gunnery and piloting. I want you in the Firestarter. I'm going to put you in the Vindicator. And you in the Jenner. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Our first drop. Commander, we're trying to safely transport injured personnel to one of our facilities on Lyreton. Unfortunately, satellite surveillance has shown pirate units operating in the region. We're expecting to move our medical convoy through. We need a mercenary lance to sweep the area and eliminate any pirate units. Please think of this contract as a mission of mercy.
Command interface initiated.
This is the area where the pirates' units were spotted. Move forward until you make contact and clear them out. Good hunting, Commander.
I think I just stepped in some... shit.
Alright. Pirate units are over there. We've got some rough terrain, but we've got a road, so I'm going to sprint along the road.
Locking in coordinates. Moving out. Bandits.
We see them already? Ah. An unknown mech.
What's up, boss? Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's send our Jenner up to get a look. Let's get you into the woods. What do we got? We got a flea! Should be pretty easy for you to take out. Maybe. Hey, couple hits. We got another flea.
Ready for orders.
Iron Claw. Looks like it's gonna be 30 either way. Unless I jump.
Up high.
Nice. 45 is a bit better. Ooh.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
What do we got there? Ooh, a PPC. Probably a Vindicator. Speaking of Vindicators...
Confirmed.
Let's move you up here. 20 and 30. I'll give it a shot.
Target locked. It's go time.
And Underboss myself. Let's move right there. And hit the flea. Oh yeah. That AC-10 is probably going to core it.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Very nice. We're slapping down a flea. It's not a very durable mech. All right.
What can I do for you?
Let's send the Jenner out right there. See if we can't get a couple more shots. Well, it looks like we're going to be shooting at this one instead.
This should be good.
All right.
Got something you want done?
Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, it was a panther. I was almost right.
Coordinates received.
All right, fire starter. Let's take a few more shots at this flea right here.
Affirmative.
Just evasion. Panther's on the move. Oof.
They've blown past my armor. Standing by.
Alright, let's jump again. Planting you right up here. And let's see who you can hit. 1765. Really? That's going to be your best bet? Then let's use Precision Strike. Alright, let's hit the Panther. Center mass.
Locking on target.
And Underboss. Let's move you right up here into the woods. Let's aim for that one.
All weapons committed.
Nah.
No damage detected.
There's going to be a lot of misses this early in the campaign. Those small mechs really get around. And evasion is sometimes difficult to overcome.
Receiving you.
Oh, nice. We can finally get up close to this Panther. And really unload.
Locked on with all weapons.
Flame on! Flea's on the move.
I hear ya.
Alright, let's move the Jenner up.
Coordinates received.
Now let's see who our best shot is. I'll overheat a bit, but it's worth it.
Getting pretty hot in here, Commander. Reporting. Heavy damage.
Alright, let's bring the Centurion up again. And let's see. We've got you, you, and you. I'm going to keep shooting at this flea until it dies. Love it when that happens.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go.
Alright, Lightfoot.
Location
Set you
confirmed.
up right there. And let's see if we can finish off that Panther. Down goes the Panther.
Hostile removed.
All that's left is the flea. Oh, it's coming in for melee. Meleeing a Centurion. Oh, it's got a flamer.
Damage minimal.
Standing by.
Alright. Let's jump right behind it and unload.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Looks like 45 is going to be the best I'm going to get. Looks like my best bet is to just brace and bleed off all the heat. But now, now we can have a little bit of fun.
Engaging physical attack.
Well, that's disappointing.
No damage detected.
You're supposed to smack the crap out of it, and it dodged. Come on, man. That's embarrassing. Alright, PPC time.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Alright, the entire right side has been obliterated.
Orders.
And now we get to stomp.
Moving out.
Stompy, stompy, stompy! And cook them alive.
Target's taking a
How do you like your mech warriors? Well done or extra crispy?
Right, Commander.
Or perhaps pureed? Pureed it is.
Gotcha.
All the pirate units have been eliminated, and the locals can start moving their people through the area.
Mission successful.
Alright, so we got 109,000. Minor damage, nothing too significant, and let's take one of the flea pieces. We got a flea, a panther, and a bunch of other gear. Alright, to the mech bay. Repair and repair. Each of those looks like it's going to take a couple days. Financial reports in 30, so let's go to the engineering deck and get some of our upgrades going. Let's start with repair scaffolding so we can rebuild our mechs more quickly. We'll go to the Argo itself. Pass the time. Hey, Commander. The talk on MercNet is that some hotshot new mechs and weapon systems fell off a cargo ship and are available to folks with the right connections. Well, I've got a connection. So give the word and a free crate of random new goodies will magically appear in our cargo hold. Oh, or we could travel the straight and narrow, buying them in stores and salvaging from the battlefield like normal. What do you say? Yes, I'm taking the crate. What do you think? Ooh, we got an assassin, an Ultra AC-5, and a coil gun.
That mech you wanted is back online.
The ASN-21 lives up to its name, at least against lighter units. It has astounding jump capability in addition to its ground speed and flexible weapons package. It has poor armor for its tonnage, however, so it's best used in hit-and-run attacks. Two, one, and ready.
Job's done, Commander.
Time for our next mission. Swift reclamation. Mopping up. After a recent skirmish, our forces, the surviving units of a pirate lance, escaped the battlefield. Okay, before we get into this, let's take a look at our assassin. Looks pretty drab. Let's try our other paint patterns. They all look the same. Let's try a different point of view. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad. I need to change up this paint scheme. There's not enough contrast. I know. The secondary color.
This is an all-ship announcement. Our last port of call has fallen prey to a mysterious bacterial contagion. In light of this, I'm ordering all hands to the med bay for precautionary cycle antibiotics. No arguments, people. Just do it.
A brown should do the trick. Let's see how that looks on the mix. Alright. 5. Let's go into the refit menu. View mech. Pattern 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4. You know what? I like 4. We'll go with that. As for you, that works for now. So, LRM, medium laser, intercept system, and an SRM. Let's see. Should the... Will the coil get... No, that won't work on this one. Counts as an energy weapon, so why can't I sub it in? Oh, it takes 6 slots. Got it. Got it. And it's 3 tons. All right. Let's take on this mopping up mission. What's up? No, I took them both out. Pretty sure. It's okay. Hi, Sam. I'll let you stay down here if you don't chew on any of my cables and you don't distract me too much, okay? We got a deal? Okay. Let's see. Let's swap out the Jenner for the Assassin. You coming up? All right. After a recent skirmish with our forces, the surviving units of a pirate lance escaped the battlefield. We believe they managed to partially repair their mechs, and that means they're a loose end that the planetary government would like to see tied off permanently. Don't get on the computer. Okay, now you can. Yeah, last time the cat decided to crawl around on top of the tower, he turned off the computer twice. Fun times.
Command interface initiated.
This is the last known position of the enemy lance, Commander. Advance, get eyes on them, and see how badly damaged they really are. Good hunting, Commander. Oliver out.
This is a great spot for a battle mech fight. Really great.
He sounds somewhat sarcastic. What biome are we in? Tropical. Okay. Increases a unit's heat sinking ability by 10%. Thick moisture clinging to exhaust vents. Improves efficiency. That's nice. So let's move up.
No problem. On my way. Heading out. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
What are you getting at? Alright, no sight on our enemy, but looks like... Oh, what do we got there? A grasshopper. What the hell is a heavy mech doing here?
I hear ya.
I'm kind of screwed.
Uh-huh.
And a spider. Okay. Our first priority is going to have to be that grasshopper.
Tell me what to shoot.
A heavy freaking mech in our second damn mission.
Got that, guys.
What the hell? Alright, Centurion. Move up and engage the grasshopper at range.
Engaging target.
Ready for orders.
Let's have you jump. Yeah, right about there I'll have to do. Perfect. Alright. EPC and LRM, fire away.
Roger that.
Heat sink destroyed, okay. 2 heat sinks destroyed. That's good.
Critical hit.
Where'd you go, kitty cat? And Iron Claw. Gonna have you move right here, keeping your front facing the grasshopper, but I need you to focus on the spider.
Time to unload.
There we go. Here comes the grasshopper. Oh, large lasers.
Waiting on you, Commander.
All right, fire starter. Get up there and unload everything you got into that grasshopper.
Take this.
There we go. Flame broil that sucker. Spider's moving up. Taking a shot at my assassin. Alright. Let's move up and engage the Grasshopper at short range. I'll disable the LRM. Pump everything else straight into him.
Engaging target.
Well, that's disappointing. Oh, we got a Centurion here too.
Receiving you.
Alright, I'm gonna have you jump right there.
Kicking it vertical.
There we go. And let's pour everything into that thing's right side. Left side. Alright, we are really wrecking his auxiliary equipment.
Commander.
We're not disabling anything yet. Alright, Assassin. Let's keep you moving.
Roger.
And I'll have you pour everything. Actually. Yep, I'll have you focus on the Grasshopper as well.
Solid connection on that one.
Grasshopper. What's he doing? Taking shots at my assassin. Okay. A headshot! Great! Just great.
I hear ya.
Alright. Fire starter. I'll have you jump. No, I want him to jump close. I also want him to move. This is risky,
Tell me twice.
but I need to take down that heavy mech before he deals too much damage for my forces to bear. This should... It won't disable him yet. Oh!
When I
Nicely
hear you,
done.
take it.
He's overheating now, so that's good. Spider's on the move. Taking a shot at my Centurion.
Damage minimal.
Let's have you move right there. And keep pouring it on the damage side of that Grasshopper. Hey, we wrecked the right leg.
Enemy mech. Critical
Down
damage
goes the
detected.
Grasshopper. Centurion. Oh, my assassin.
Reporting.
Destroyed a jump jet. Great.
Took a hard hit there.
Oh. Hey, what's up? What you getting?
We're gonna put the hotel on the card.
Okay.
It's cheaper for us to get.
Makes sense. Love you too. Alright. I'll move you up here. Just face
Moving
everybody with the Vindicator. And we'll center torso this Grasshopper. Grasshopper is
One
done.
last target.
Oh, we got the ammo explosion. Nice. Alright.
Receiving you.
Next target is the Centurion. So let's move my assassin over here. And we'll pour it into... Well, okay, it's not quite the rear, but it's pretty close. Spiders on the move. Firing into my Vindicator.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, fire starter. Let's have you move right here. And unload into the back of that Centurion.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Nice! He's overheating. Which is good. Ooh, ow.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Alright. Now, we're going to get a little turnabout is fair play. And continue unloading into the back of this unit.
Targeting rear armor.
Nice.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Vindicator. Looks like I can almost get to its back armor. And I can get to his side armor. That'll do.
Confirmed.
There we are.
Confirmed.
And PPC went wide.
Standing by.
And Iron Claw. I'll have you run around this way.
Confirmed.
And hit him from the rear. Oh, we got the right arm.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright, should be the spider's turn. Centurion taking a few armor hits.
What can I do for you?
Alright, fire starter, let's have you do one more hit of the same.
Commander.
This will deplete your flamethrower ammo, but it's worth it.
All weapons are go.
Hot stuff coming through!
There's more where that came from. My flamer is empty.
Where's he going? Alright. One more time. Playing back armor leapfrog here.
Targeting rear armor.
Down goes the Centurion. And now we can all pile on the spider.
Orders.
Let's jump. Let's see. Right there. And we'll use Precision Strike. Make sure we can actually get the hits.
Firing. Aye, aye.
Let's see. I'll have you move up here. Or maybe over here. Yeah, chances hit are pretty grim with this thing. Yeah, we're making a bit of difference.
Damage. I hear you.
Alright, fire starter. Let's get close. And do our thing. Oh, we got a leg. Pilot's down. Let's move you on up. And let's see if we can finally finish off this thing. Center torso. And fire. Boom! I love autocannons. Favorite weapon in the game.
Mech destroyed.
That's all the survivors That's all the survivors destroyed, Commander. Well done.
Mission successful.
All right, $300,000 payday. Some minor damage. Who lost to jump jets? He did, and he's going to be down for about 2 weeks. And let's take a grasshopper piece. Oh, I got all three. I have a heavy mech. I have a heavy mech already. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is lucky. It's going to take a while before I can fully equip it, but hey, I've got it.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Don't be fooled by its whimsical name. The grasshopper is a killer that specializes in hunting down light and medium mechs. Its superb jump ability and good armor allow it to get behind foes easily to bring its all energy weapons to bear. Blah, blah, blah. Let's put the spider in storage. Swap that there, and that there, and that there. Boom. Alright. Let's refit our grasshopper. Let's see. LRM-5 in the head. Large laser in the center torso. I have no large lasers to put in there yet. Medium lasers in the right arm and right torso. Left arm and left torso. I could put the coil gun on this thing. Looks like that's all. Wait, that's all it had? Okay, that's... Yeah, that is more of a medium mech kind of unit. And only got one heatsink. Alright. Well, let's take a look at this thing. It's kind of weird looking. Hey, that's not bad. I like that one. All right. Let's refit you. Looks like I just replaced the jump. Nope, there it is. Refits. Let's put a new jump jet in its place. There we go. Gonna take a day to replace. Manage, we'll move that there. All right. Let's see what's in the local store. Hello, Archer. Blackjack, favorites. Commando, Javelin. Shadowhawk. Thunderbolts, Victor, and Vulcan. I see an AC-2, a heavy coil beam, LRMs, PPCs, lasers, a snub PPC, okay. Huh. SRM-2 and 4. Let's take a little time, get everything repaired.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Alright, it's time for the next contract. Apparently, the planetary government controls a network of transports and warehouses, moving mostly mundane merchandise, but also a few very highly valuable goods. Clandestine research efforts. Okay. Let's give the base capture a shot. And let's swap out the fire starter for the Jenner. Chili, you're in the assassin. Here we go. I'm going to go refill my coffee. Be back in a moment, and by then we'll be ready to launch the mission. No, kitty, no. Come on, outs. No, outs. Come on. That's a bad kitty. Bad kitty. That's a bad kitty. Now, kitty, now. Come on, kitty, come on. All the way up. There we go. All right. Doing a job for the local pirates. We're here to capture the local government warehouse complex. Let's get our forces into a position where we can better observe the enemy movements and perhaps get an eye on the facility. Eliminate opposition and take control of the territory, Commander.
This place isn't so bad, right?
Alright, it's a desert. I don't see an emplacement for turrets, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. Let's get to sprinting.
Confirmed. No sweat.
Alright, who's up? No sign of the enemy yet.
Moving out.
Oh, hello.
Copy. We got company.
Alright, you should have a good view of the warehouse complex now. Be careful of additional forces. Reports are they have additional units in the area that are rallying back to the base. What's up, Cole? Thank you so much for the ongoing subscription. 6 months straight, 7th months total. Thank you so much, my friend. Your ongoing support means the world to me and encourages me to continue streaming. How you doing? How's your Thursday treating you? Commander, a word of warning. We report this base may have gun emplacements for point defense. Turrets, boss. Just keep an eye out in case they're online. Outstanding. Alright, I see a light LRM turret. A light laser turret. Oh, I bet.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's get my Jenner into some concealments.
Moving out.
Is there large military building? Alright, let's hit these turrets. This is Battletech.
This should be good. One less turret.
In the year 3025, mankind has spread out to the stars, established massive stellar empires that were once united under the banner of the Star League. But after the collapse of the Star League, the great houses turned against each other, leading to a period of decline. After, at this point, 3 succession wars, lasting hundreds of years, technology has regressed. But the king of the battlefield is, and remains, the Battlemech. I am the commander of a mercenary unit. I take my lance of Battlemechs onto the field, completing missions to keep my mercenary company afloat. Currently, I am engaged in a mission on the behalf of one of the local pirate organizations to seize a shipment at this local government facility.
Ready to get it on.
Imagine Game of Thrones in space, but instead of knights, you have 20 to 60 foot war machines, and that's about it. It is based on the tabletop strategy game. It has been a staple of the genre for quite a while. It's made a bit of a comeback in recent years.
Here goes.
Ow, 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 ow.
I hear ya.
Let's get in here and finish off that turret. You might also know the series under the name Mech Warrior. Boom. Another one down. Mech Warrior and Battletech exist in... Oh, really? That is a surprise. Well, glad to introduce you to it.
Waiting for orders.
Can I get any further with my jump jets? Just barely. I've played multiple campaigns of this specific game.
Commander.
Alright, let's get in here and let's see. Medium laser, SRM. Yeah, right there should do the trick.
Here we go.
There we go. In fact,
I took a hit to my
for my birthday this year,
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
let's see, can I make... Okay, here we... Yeah. Almost. This is the new version of Battletech. It's a pretty beefy box with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mechs inside, so that's 2 full lances. Enough for you to get a game together with a friend. Comes with a map. It's a lot of fun, and the story is phenomenal. The game's been around for over 50 years now. Let's see, the storyline of the game, at least where the players take part, stretches from the year 3020s through 3160.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, let's get over here, take out that turret, and get ready for reinforcements to show up.
Uh-huh.
There's a bit of...
Gotcha.
There's a bit of micromanagement with this game. Thankfully, as in this case, a lot of it is automated. But, let's see... Each weapon has its own unique firing arc and range. For example, my Centurion right here, which is what my player character is piloting, my commander, it has an autocannon rank 10, 2 medium lasers, and a long-range missile launcher with 10. It's a 10 rack. So each shot is 10 missiles at long range.
Got something.
Lightfoot here is in a Vindicator. It is a skirmisher mech with mostly long-range weapons. It has a projected particle cannon, a medium laser, a small laser, and an LRM-5.
Commander.
Chili is in an Assassin. It is a very speedy mech with a very, very long movement range. It is designed to take out light and medium mechs, kind of like these two. The Commando, ooh, it's a 1B, so it has a large laser. And the Locust. It also has the, as you move units, they build evasion. More ticks of evasion means the harder the mech is to hit. Lighter units typically move farther, meaning they have more evasion. Heavier units have a lot more armor, but less evasion, because they're slower.
I hear ya.
Here's another one of my light mechs, the Jenner. It has 4 medium lasers and a small missile launcher,
Uh-huh.
or a short-range missile launcher. As you use weapons, move, and everything else, you build up heat. Heat is a limiting factor. Oh yeah, I like tanking this too. As you build up heat, at one point heat becomes detrimental, and it can actually damage your battle mechs, or your pilots. You build up too much heat, you can actually destroy your own mech. You can mitigate heat by moving, not moving. Melee attacks, you can actually punch and stomp other mechs. You can punch mechs to knock them over, and you can stomp on fallen mechs. Oh yes, got a leg. Just like that, I knocked him over because I destroyed his leg.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
65 and 45. Alright, looks like that's going to be my best bet. And since he's fallen over, I can call where I want my shots. Destroying the center torso, the head, or both legs will destroy the mech, taking it out of service. The center torso is the quickest and easiest way to do it, but you won't get as much salvage. Salvage gives you weapons, equipment, and mechs.
Reporting.
Alright, let's bring my assassin. Right over here.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
Locked in target.
Alright, looks like the Locust is on the move. There are a lot of mechs in this game. You have a very large variety to choose from. Let's see, what else? Facing matters a lot in this game. For example, if I wanted to, I could turn this mech around, face the rear armor of this Jenner, and punch through the weaker armor in the rear in order to take it down. Or I could come up here and stomp on the commando. But I think I'm going to do what I just recommended I was going to do. Use Precision Strike to call and blast away at his rear armor completely.
Right, Commander.
There we go. Took out his torso. Alright, the commando is standing back up. And now because his leg is destroyed, he can still move, but his movement speed is a lot more limited. He can't sprint, and he's not going to build up near as much evasion as he did before. So let's move my Centurion up here. And now, let's use Precision Strike and see if I can't take out that other leg and salvage this mech. Nope. I cored him. That AC-10 went straight through the center torso.
Standing by.
Alright, all that's left is to finish off the Locust, and that'll be a mission complete.
Engaging.
And there it goes. The PPC is a very powerful weapon.
Mission successful.
Done and done. There are 4 classes of mech: light, medium, heavy, and assault. Light mechs are typically from 25 to 35. Medium mechs are 25 to 30. 35 to 55 are medium. 60 to 75 is heavy. And 80 to 100 is assault. Right now I have all light and medium mechs. Alright, let me take that Commando 1B piece and the Locust. That's all the salvage from this mission. Assault is definitely a big part of the game. And we got to get some repairs done, and we're going to have to level up our pilots. So, first to the mech bay. Let's take care of the metal. This is my first heavy mech, the Grasshopper. This is the Centurion that you saw in the mission itself. No? I didn't have anything that really fit in the game, so it works. I'll have something better next time. This is the Vindicator. Oh, here. I can actually spin these mechs around. So yeah, that's the Grasshopper. It is currently waiting to be outfitted. I don't have enough effects. I got it. I got you. This is the Centurion. Well, my mercenary company is called the Nuka Brawlers, so I went with a Nuka-Cola kind of theme. Then there's the Vindicator. Thank you, thank you. This is the Assassin. This is the Jenner, my favorite of the light mechs, next to the Commando 1B. And the Firestarter, another favorite. It has, well, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 flamethrowers on it. Designed to heat up the competition and cook up units alive. Well, that's what the emblem is. It's got the kind of quantum coloring to it. Alright, from here, let's go to the barracks. Take a look at our mech warriors. Here's my commander. Level up my tactics. You've got 4 stats for all of your pilots. Gunnery is chance to hit. Tactics is critical hit and cold shot effectiveness. Guts is HP and recoil reduction, and piloting is all about your movements.
Waiting for orders. Ready for orders.
Mech warrior training complete.
Commander?
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, Commander. Waiting on you, Commander.
The commander is gunnery and tactics.
Good to go.
Looks like you're somewhere in between these 3, so which one do I want to focus on? Oh, by the way, if you have any idea, I can customize the mech's names, give them all nicknames. So if you have an idea for a nickname for any of the units, I'd be glad to hear it. I need someone in tactics. And let's see. Let's go tactics and piloting for you.
Training confirmed, Commander.
As for Lightfoot, your gunnery. I want you gunnery and tactics.
Training complete.
Ready for...
Yeah.
Your tactics and...
As a reminder, pets are not allowed aboard the Argo. If you're out on shore leave and you see something fluffy, enjoy it there, in its native habitat.
Let's make you tactics and guts.
Mech warrior training complete.
All right. And this is my ship, the Argo. It's a bit decrepit, but as we advance, make money, and go through the game, we repair it, build up a whole bunch of neat abilities and upgrades, and right now I am improving my ability to repair and refit my mechs, so it can be done a lot more quickly. But eventually it'll be all nice and patched up and sleek looking. Alright, let's take a look at what other first, let's see. Do my mechs need any repairs? Nope, everything's good. Still gonna have to wait another mission or 2 before I can fully equip the Grasshopper. So let's take a look at our contracts. Humanitarians, escort, capture base, recovery, ambush colony, or convoy. No. That is way too difficult. And so is that. Let's go with ambush convoy. Or let's do payroll seizure instead. All right, and this is the mission select screen. When you select your contract for your mission, then you negotiate for terms. Are you going to balance your income or salvage? Give it time. Give it time. You can favor either one, or you can favor none and get all the reputation. Reputation gets you discounts at planetary stores. And with the pirates, if you're in good with them, you get access to the black market, which can give you all sorts of goodies. But the less the pirates like you, the more expensive the black market becomes. TFT, is that Team Fortress 2? I don't think I've ever played Rocket League. I'm going to keep it balanced so that I have an okay income plus I get... Oh, Teamfight Tactics. No, I have not. I haven't gotten... Oh, no. Oh, no, I've got 2 down pilots. So I'm going to have to back out of this. How long are they out for? About 2 weeks. Great. So in a situation like this... It's time to relocate. And see what there is to see on other planets in the system. That way you're not completely wasting time just sitting there in orbit trying to... 16 days to Herodotus. Yep, these are different factions. So up here, so this isn't the entire galaxy. This is a very, very, very small portion of the galaxy at large of human-controlled space. The primary area is known as the Inner Sphere. That is where the 5 great houses reside. On the edge of that is called the Periphery, and that's where we are, about on the rimward side of the Periphery. So here are the 3 great houses that are part of the Inner Sphere. Over here you've got the Free Worlds League. They are kind of a... how best to describe them? They're okay. They aren't terrible people. The Capellans are... This area is the Capellan Confederation. They're baddies. Nobody likes them. They're essentially space commies. Yeah. Don't trust those guys. They're pretty... And then we've got the Federated Sons. They're also okay people. Let's see. Down here we've got, or right here we've got the Taurian Concordates, then the Arano Restoration, and the Magistracy of Canopus. Now these guys are interesting. They are... The Magistracy of Canopus is a... what was the word for it? It's really, really good. A hedonistic... Run by women. What's the word for it? A hedonistic matriarchy. There we go. So, yeah, just imagine what kind of stuff goes on there. They're one of the more highly developed of the periphery states. Not necessarily Amazons, but yeah. Let's see. They have the best space porn. I'll put it like that. So each of them can offer different bonuses. Eventually, you will find there are short missions called flashpoints that happen all over the place. And And then we've got independent worlds all through here. Linghuan, Clough's Stand, Alloway, Detroit, Appian, Scaramonte, Midlands, Herodotus. I think that's where we're going to go next. Right here, right now we're on Lyreton. And this will give us time to heal up our injured soldiers, or injured mech warriors, so that we're not wasting time just sitting on the planet. As well as get our ship upgrade ready. Alright, this is a jump ship. This is how we travel faster than light in the Battletech universe. Inner sphere politics impact everything they touch, even down here in the periphery. Flashpoints between the great houses are developing all over the map, and our faction reps are paying good money to resolve them. We're talking about high-risk, high-reward jobs composed of multiple combat drops, with rewards at the end to match. I'll post any active flashpoints on the star map, Commander. You can review them whenever you're ready. So, are there any active flashpoints? And there is. Way too difficult for me right now. No, thank you. There's one over here. Still kind of too difficult for me. There's one down here that I think I might be able to do. So, you've seen the three great houses up there, but there is, let's see, there's the Free Worlds League, one of the 5 successor states ruled by House Merrick, one of the original signatories of the Star League. It was originally a representative democracy, but the machinations of House Merrick eventually led it to becoming something of a monarchy. Democracy is kind of out of style in the 30th century. With pretty much all the great houses being some form of hereditary governments. Kind of like Dune, yeah. They definitely got their cues from Dune. What was the difficulty on this one? 2. Okay, so I'm not ready for that yet. Alright, so we got the Free Worlds League. The Draconis Combine is Space Samurai. They follow the teachings of Bushido. They have a strict honor code. They are culturally Imperial Japanese, but ethnically diverse. There are a few interesting novels out there that take place within the Draconis Combine that are that essentially have a black samurai, but you don't know what they look like until the very end. So an interesting subversion there. Then you got the Federated Sons, which are right up here. Is one of the 5 successor states. House Davion is their ruler. And one of the most powerful of the 5. They are an industrial powerhouse. So they make a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff, including battle mechs. Everybody makes battle mechs, but nobody really knows how. The factories are mostly automated. So that's their big thing. The Free Worlds League, they're all about personal liberty. They've got a decent military, but Federated Sons, they're the industrial powerhouse. Then you've got the Lyran Commonwealth, which is they're a what's the word for it? They're more they're the wealthiest. There we go. founded by a conglomerate of business interests. Then I've talked about the Capellan Confederation. They're the smallest and newest of the successor states, but they're something of a authoritarian police state, where it is what's the name of their leader? There are no kings and queens. They all have unique sounding names. Like with the Free Worlds League, it's the Captain General. For the Draconis Combine, it's the Coordinator. For the Lyran Commonwealth, it's the Archon. And Capellan Confederation. Oh, Chancellor. The Chancellor. Very, very regal sounding. For the Federated Sons, they're ruled by a prince, Hans Davion. Then you've got the Magistracy, which, as I said, is a hedonistic matriarchy. It isn't specifically hereditary, but there has been something of a... they keep re-electing the same family anyway, so it's kind of unofficial. Then you got the Taurian Concordates. One of the largest periphery states. Wealthy, well-educated, and well-armed. So they're the most powerful of the periphery states, but they'd still get completely stomped if one of the successor states decided to go ham on them. But they don't do that because they're too busy eyeing the other of the 5 great houses. Then you've got Comstar. Oh, Comstar. Comstar. So imagine, if you will, a central telecom company who not only controls the central currency of all of controlled space, but also the Mercenary Review Board that regulates the militia. They control the post office, the phones, all interstellar communications, be it written or video, and is also something of a technocracy that controls the knowledge of technology through mysticism and fake religion that they take very seriously. That's Comstar. They've also got a secret army that they use to keep the successor states in a controllable state of technology. So nothing advances, it's all stagnant thanks to Comstar fuckery. Ironclaw hops off the bed as you enter the mech bay. Commander, it's a miracle. I'm good as new thanks to a little-known natural remedy. Got it for a steal on shore leave. A medtech pulls up the x-ray on the view screen. I hate to admit this, but somehow Ironclaw's hairline fracture has regenerated in record time. It's perplexing. I think you mean amazing. Don't worry, Commander. It's a completely natural supplement. The restorative power is derived from the horn of a Stratford narwhal and refined into a powder. It's pretty tasty in coffee. Oh, then I might have to try it. The medtech's eyes widen with alarm. It would be best if we continued to monitor Ironclaw. Even if the hairline fracture is healed, there's no telling what sort of unexpected side effects might be caused by this unapproved treatment. Oh, come on, Ironclaw grumbles. It's my week to lead the daily exercises. I don't want to miss that. I've got a killer routine planned. What if the mech techs analyze this supplement and it proves safe, Commander? Let's have them analyze the remedy. You got a deal. You turn from Ironclaw to the medtech. Take a sample of this so-called natural remedy and find out how it's working. If it's working. Jupiter Oil, good to see you. Thanks for coming by and hanging out again. How you doing? How's your week going? Later that day, medtech visits the command center with a report. Upon second examination, we found the substance Ironclaw is using contains a natural analgesic and promotes tissue repair. But it also has trace traces of several illicit narcotics. You shake your head. A narwhal speedball. No wonder they're feeling so good. The medtech's brow furrows. Yeah. You could call it that. More importantly, the natural remedy has been confiscated, so Ironclaw doesn't harm himself. They'll remain in the medbay until the side effects subside. They won't be happy to be cooped up there, but it sure beats them having them bouncing around the Argo, hopped up on some black market drug cocktail. Alright, so let's see. We had...
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Outstanding. Repairs will go that much quicker. So let's get the next upgrade spinning. So next up, our options are a recreation lounge or structure repair. Structure repair will cost us 4,500 C-bills. That's the currency controlled by Comstar, by the way. And the lounge, 112. Alright, that'll give us a morale boost. But let's get the structure first.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Let's see what was left. And finally, there are pirates, and that's pretty self-explanatory. And we have arrived.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
All right, let's see what contracts are available here. All right. A nice variety. Ambush convoy. Assassinate. That's a fun one. Battle. Destroy base. That's all the ones I'm comfortable with taking here. Let's go with this assassination mission next. We've been having troubles with the locals here on Herodotus for months now, and our negotiations with them have been stalled by a stubborn local government diplomat. If he were removed from the equation, through a random attack by bandits, for instance, we might be able to make some headway. And this is Capellan fuckery 101 right here. But it pays alright, gives us some decent salvage. Marina Liao. And that is our contact. Alright. Everything's set. We can get Iron Claw back in the Assassin. Let's do this. In addition to the games and the tabletop, there are a bunch of novels and short stories based in this world, or in this universe as well, and they're a lot of fun to read. I just read one of the latest ones, which takes place about, I want to say, 70 years after this game.
Command interface initiated.
There's a big event in 3050 called the Clan Invasion. There's a bunch of lead up to try and describe what the Clan Invasion was, but if I can try and summarize it.
Move order received. No problem.
When the Star League fell.
No sweat.
The Star League had been around for a few hundred years, almost a millennium, by the time it fell. The last adult was the adult in the Cameron line, the dynasty that ran the Star League, died of mysterious circumstances.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And in his place, his young son was reared to take his place when he came of age. This process was subverted by the ruler of a periphery state called the Rimworld's Republic. Particularly disgusting individual, is the best way to put it, by the name of Stefan Amaris. He effectively conquered the Star League from within after earning the young Cameron's trust and then assassinating him. The Star League Defense Force, the central military of the Star League, fought and took back Earth and all of the Terran hegemony territory, but with no First Lord in the Cameron line to take its place, these successor states began fighting amongst each other, and, well, several hundred years of civil war followed. The Star League Defense Force, under the command of General Alexander Kerensky,
Yes, Commander.
decided to take his combined forces and leave
On
the
my
inner
way.
sphere so that the massive, and I mean massive, military might couldn't be turned against the people and cause even more damage than what was already going to happen. Several hundred years later,
Target's taking a critical hit.
the descendants of the Star League Defense Force came back, reorganized as
On the move.
the clans.
Locking in all weapons.
Think the Klingon Empire, and you'll about have the clans. A group of highly competitive, warrior-run societies organized in a caste
What
system.
can I do for you?
Everything in their society is... almost all conflicts are resolved by
All weapons, go!
a trial of some kind, ritual combat. Not always to the death.
Bang! You're dead.
But because they weren't subject to hundreds and hundreds of years of war and technological degradation, they actually had some pretty badass technology. Oh, and their warriors were all genetically enhanced, vat-born masses of muscle and hate. What do we got here? Ah, fire starter. And unknown. Well, we took out one already. That's good. Looks like, okay, there's only 3 in this lance. Good. But there are reinforcements, so probably 3 to 4 more on the top of the target that we have to take down. So, let's take out this fire starter. Let's precision shot it. I'm going to core this guy.
All weapons.
Or I'm going to try and core this guy. So hopefully I haven't bored everybody to tears with my attempts to summarize the story of Battletech.
Hey, watch the paint, pal. Ready for orders.
There's a lot. It is a lot. Unlike a lot of other tabletop games like 40K, they actually like to move their story forward. They don't just keep it in one place for decades. Ooh, we got an arm. Nice.
That hit something good. Standing by.
They are retreading some territory. Let's see. It was Battletech was originally owned by the FAFSA Corporation, but when it went under, it changed hands a bunch of times. It's currently owned by the TOPS Corporation, and they tried converting it into their HeroClix game, and it didn't do very well. So now they're licensing it to Catalyst, and they're re-releasing everything, and it's pretty cool again.
I hear ya.
Alright, focusing fire seems to be doing the trick and knocking out these mechs one at a time. This should be it for the fire starter. Not quite, but almost. Another round and that thing's
Another hit
done.
like that, and you're toast.
But it is fun to geek out about this game and this setting.
Internal damage.
I found a couple YouTube channels that do a really, really good job of exploring the lore and the tech of this game from a fun perspective. And it really adds to my fun and my enjoyment of the game and the setting. All right.
What's up, boss?
Let's move you. You know what? I'm going to have you jump right there. And let's see if we can pour a little particle projection into... oh well. We'll give it a shot anyway. Oh! Oh, that was nice. That was very nice.
Well removed.
Oh, we got a long-range missile. That hurt a bit.
Ooh, took a heavy hit there. Commander.
Alright, what do we got here? A locust! Oh, this thing's gonna die so fast. Bring the assassin over.
Fire.
The assassin has this nice ability to bypass evasion. It's meant to be a hunter-killer of light mechs.
Waiting for orders.
Let's bring you right over here. Okay, not there. There we are.
Affirmative.
Okay. There we go, that'll do.
Firing on target.
So that was that mech potentially overheating. I had to disable one of the weapons in order to keep it from doing so. And we've got reinforcements coming up that way. Locust is on the move. Taking shots at my Vindicator. Alright, Centurion. Let's move you over here and see if we can't finish off that Locust. The AC-10 should do more than enough. Oh, there we go. Alright, first Lance is destroyed. Time to focus on the second.
Destroyed.
And that is likely our target.
Receiving you.
Alright, I'm gonna have you jump, or jump, sprint, and be the same thing. Get a little farther with a jump, and I can get you into cover, so that's good. There we are, and brace.
Orders.
Iron Claw. Let's move you right there so you can get an eye on our
Roger that.
reinforcements. What do we got? A javelin. Okay. Let's toss a couple missiles his way. Alright, enemy turn. Oh, we got another fire starter.
Commander?
Alright. Let's move you up right here. How many do I have to disable? Only 2 shots. That'll have to do. Alright, we're gonna focus on... Can I get a missile? Oh, good, I get missiles. Okay. Let's see about taking down that fire starter. Alright, that took a decent chunk of armor. Here comes the javelin. That got past the armor.
Reporting. Internal damage.
Alright, time to bring my medium mech up. That'll do. Let's see about knocking some armor off of that fire starter.
Engaging target.
Ho-ho, got the arm.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And that would be our targets. Lobbing missiles at my Jenner. He's in cover, so we're good.
Reporting. Structural damage. Ready to get it off.
Alright, Lightfoot. Let's move you into cover right here. That'll do.
Heading out.
Alright, pour it on that javelin.
Locking on target.
Oh, nice. Ooh, we got a jump jet. Good, good.
I think I hit something good. Receiving.
Iron Claw in your assassin. I'll move you right there.
Move order received.
And let's see. Looks like it'll be about the same for both. So let's take out that fire starter.
Fire on target.
And we just destroyed his machine gun ammo, which destroyed the limb it was stored in. Uh-oh, we got a melee attack. Javelin trying to come up the Centurion's behind. Well, 2 can play at that game.
Good to go.
I'm going to bleed off some heat by bringing my Jenner down to
Coordinates received.
smack the javelin. Nice. Here comes the fire starter. Blast and spit and flame at my Centurion.
Damage minimal.
Well, now it's time to get a little even. There we go. A little turnabout is fair play after all.
Engaging physical attack.
If he actually connects the shots.
No damage detected.
That was just weak.
Warning. Armor breached.
Got
Internal
something you want
damage.
done?
Alright, Littlefoot. Or Lightfoot. Ooh, that's nice.
Position confirmed.
I've got rear armor shots. Or I've got a rear armor shots on the javelin.
On your tail.
There goes the left arm.
Solid connection on that one.
Yes. One of the big movies of my childhood. Now let's bring the assassin off this way. Beep, beep, beep. Back it up and let him have it.
Target lock on enemy stick.
I really need to upgrade his weapons. It's not really doing much.
Hey, watch the flank.
Ugh. Oh no, my intercept system, no!
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's see. Geez, how many did I get through? I remember seeing that they were always releasing more sequels, but I remember I didn't always watch all of those sequels. I remember getting tired of to continue to see more sequels, after the third one, I think. Yeah. I know there's that many. Down goes the javelin.
Enemy down.
Yeah, after the third one, I was done. The first one was beautiful and haunting and just special in so many ways. The second one was great. The third one was okay, and then after that, the animation and art just took a dive after the third one. And even as a kid, I recognized this and thought, you know what, this doesn't look good anymore. All right, let's see if I can go in and actually connect a shot. Nope. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am going to move into cover, and I'm going to bring my AC-10 to bear and core this fire starter. There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
All right. Time to take down the local government diplomat who's running around in a battle mech for some reason. Let's get to sprinting.
Double time. Let's go.
I think I remember something about the TV show. That American Tail got a similar treatment.
Roger that.
I remember they made a lot of sequels to that one too.
Commander?
All right.
Full throttle.
Time
Got something you want
to
done?
get eyes on our quarry.
I copy. Ready for orders.
All right. There he is.
Coordinates received.
What do we got? Hey, it's another Centurion. Let's see if I can precision shot some missiles right into its dome.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Good to go.
Let's jump the Jenner right there.
Time to fly.
And we'll brace. Let's move you up right there. And then we can launch missiles. Nice.
Ready to get it on.
And Lightfoot. I can't quite... Ah, there we go.
Engaging jump jet.
Alright, let's get a precision shot. See if I can get a headshot.
Engaging with target.
Nope, no headshot.
Yes, Commander.
As for my assassin, let's have you jump over here. And pump some ammunition into its back. Ooh, nice.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, Centurion's just gonna back up, huh? Oh, that's a large laser.
Barely hit, Commander.
What variant is that? 9AL? LRM 10, medium laser, large laser, and small laser. Oh boy.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Let's jump you right there.
Here we go.
And one less laser.
Tell me what to shoot.
There we go. He's in cover, so he's getting a... We're not doing the full damage, but we're doing a good bit of damage.
You can see daylight through my armor.
Alright, let's see. Let's move you right there. And bring our own AC-10 to bear. And I'm going to precision shots. Try and go for the head again.
All weapons committed.
No headshot. But we did break through his armor, so that's... Oh, we finally... Missiles got a headshot. Alright. I'm just going to keep you right there. I do want you to jump. I need to keep that evasion. There we go. And let's enable the LRMs. There we go. Alright, so far so good. And finally, Iron Claw. I've still got a good shot on him, but I also want to... Alright, I'll use Vigilance. And then I'll just pour all this into his back. Not moving is a risk.
Standing by.
But that should mitigate that risk for the most part. Keep firing. There we go.
Good to go.
Ooh, oh, this is spicy right here.
Time to fly.
Jumping the Jenner behind it. And unloading a full alpha strike worth of... Well, that's less impressive than I was hoping for. Alright, let's see. Can't really go far to get any evasion, so I'll just have you stay put and keep pumping into that Centurion. And yes, I know, phrasing. There goes the right arm.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Standing by.
Alright, Lightfoot. Let's lose the medium laser this time.
Locked on.
Oh, we knocked him down! That means we can start stomping! Oh, he got back up right away. I want you to get stompy. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to melee my Jenner. That would have been bad. 55 tons versus 35. Not a good combo.
Commander?
Alright. Well, as for you... Let's jump back here. Let's sprint to dissipate some of that heat.
Moving fast.
There we go. Centurion wised up. But he kinda exposed... Wait, am I facing his back? Almost. I don't know if I can... Oh. I can get the missiles back there, just not the AC. That's fine. That's fine.
What's up, boss?
Alright. You know what, let's just move this time.
Coordinates received.
There we go. And let's keep pouring it on.
Roger that.
Oh, we got the left arm.
Orders.
Alright. I'll bring the assassin up this way.
Acknowledged.
And just keep at it. Missiles and lasers, missiles... Oh!
Target neutralized.
We took out the captain. That means we can salvage that whole mech. Well done, you managed to wipe out the Op-4. You managed to wipe the Op-4 out. I can extract you right now.
Mission successful.
So there is an option to just rush the targets and then get the hell out. But that leaves you pretty wide open to attacks from all sides, so I typically don't do that. House Liao has always believed in one thing, Commander. Victory at any cost. It seems you also understand this vital lesson. We are pleased you've performed it so well. Alright, and we get a bonus for destroying escorts and reinforcements, so that's always nice. Any destroyed equipments, that'll take some time to get repaired. So the assassin's going to be out for a bit, but let's see if we can get a Centurion out of this. And 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Or one out of... yeah. We got another commando piece, at least. By the way, Cole, your generous gift of RAM upgrades is very much to thank for me coming back to this game. Like XCOM, it is very resource intensive. It would often take 5-10 minutes to wait for the mission screen to go through, and sometimes it would crash the game, so thank you again for that. Let's see if I have enough materials to finally fully equip this thing. Alright, so laser here, laser here, laser here, and laser here. LRM-5 here. And I've only got 1 heatsink, so let's see if the store has any more. They have unlimited heatsinks, but wow, they can be expensive. So nope, I can't quite equip this thing yet. You know what, I may as well just sell it. As nice as it is to have. Let's pull my spider out of storage.
Sure thing. We'll see that it's prepped and ready.
Oh yes, son. They nom the hell out of RAM. All right, let's sell the grasshopper. That's a nice boost of funds right there. All right. I've got manage tasks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So it might be time to swap to head back to a different. Maybe head back over here to Lyreton. 2.5, no. 1.5, still no. And I believe this one is 2, so no. So I could go here, 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 here. I haven't really done much for the Magistracy in the past. That might be fun. But that's 31 days. Free Worlds League. The Capellans say, fuck you! But there's still some fun out there to be had. So let's just head back to Lyreton. That'll give me time to get everybody repaired. All right, all mechs are repaired. And our first financial report. Operating expenses is 244,000 C-bills. Here we are at the jump ship. So yeah, both Battletech and XCOM have greatly benefited from it. Thank you. Phoenix Point 2. Yeah, it's still a little early on for that, son.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Alright, structural repair upgrade completes. Ship looks less decrepit now. Always a plus. So, next up is our third structural reinforcements.
Sure
Let's
thing.
go ahead with that.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Yeah, that's kind of a anticlimactic end to my last career mode campaign.
Waypoint reached.
And we've arrived. Let's check out what's in the store. Hello, Banshee. Hey, it's a crab. Javelin, javelin. Oh, they got a Marauder piece. Shadowhawk, Thunderbolt, Trebuchet. Not much else that I can use, really. Ooh, LBX autocannons. Oh, that's just ammo. Ooh, Snub PPC. Maybe later. Alright, let's take a look at what contracts are here. Alright, we've got something from the Capellans, a recovery mission. 2 recovery missions from the Capellans. We've got Defend Base, Battle, nope, and nope. So, let's do this battle with the pirates. I'll keep it half and half. Let's swap out the assassin for the fire starter. Last gulp. Alright, that's it for coffee for tonight. Time to switch to water. We're planning an operation, and to pull it off, we need the local government authorities to be temporarily distracted. We need you to create that distraction. We'll point you at the local government patrol. You do something loud and fatal to them. Meanwhile, we execute our operation and give you a cut of the proceeds. Oh, and there may be reinforcements. That's good, one less lance to get in our way. I really like the loud and fatal as a job description, Commander. I may get it on a plaque.
Command interface initiated.
This is the place. Time to start the party, Commander. Our target should be somewhere in this vicinity. Let's hit them hard and get them all looking in our direction. Oh, and remember, there will likely be reinforcements, Commander.
Jungle? What the hell are we fighting in a jungle for?
Because why not? It's fun.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
And it's colorful. As opposed to the last couple battlefields, also drab.
Waiting for orders.
Appreciate the variety. Enjoy it. Unknown mech. What do we got?
Roger.
We've got a Commando 1B. I want a piece of that thing. That large laser can do some significant damage. It is a very, very handy light mech that I enjoy very much. Alright, let's move the Jenner up.
Coordinates received.
Let's see if we can do some damage to it.
Take this.
Some damage, yes. And we got a Panther. That means it's got a PPC. And it missed. Panther, did I see 4R? 9R.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. I'm going to have you jump to get into direct line of fire
Copy
range.
that.
Now the Vindicator can deal some damage to its little cousin, the Panther.
Engaging.
Oh, the PPC missed. And my Centurion. There really isn't anywhere I can go that'll give me a direct line of sight. So we'll move up here. And we'll sling some missiles at people. So, son, how you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Well, having a good week. It's only Thursday. It's not the weekend yet.
Ready.
Alright, Iron Claw. Let's move you right here. Put that fire starter flamer to good use. Alpha strike on the Panther.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Hope you like it hot. Ooh, we got a headshot. Good. Uh-oh. Missiles coming from a weird direction. Life is pain. Anyone who tells you different is selling something. Let's move the Jenner over here.
No need to tell me twice.
And Wisdom Teeth coming in can indeed be quite painful.
Commencing alpha strike.
Sorry about the lack of sleep. I feel for you, I really do. I do hope it passes quickly. Ow, stray shot.
Where's all my armor?
Alright, now we finally got a direct line of sight with my Centurion. Let's bring that AC-10 to bear. Let's see, it's about the same for both. So I'm going to do a precision strike on the Commando. I'm going to try and call for a headshot.
All weapons committed.
Not quite. And there goes the center torso.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Receiving you.
Alright, Vindicator. Let's move you right there.
Moving to position.
And let's see if we can't deal some more damage to that Panther.
Target confirmed. Orders.
Alright, Firestarter. Let's
Acknowledged.
keep the heat on.
Firing a full salvo.
Wow, that thing is stupidly heat efficient. Hello, missiles.
Minimal damage on that hit. Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, let's bring the Jenner up here.
On my way.
And let's see. There we go. Light them up.
Got it.
Looks like it's just 2 mechs per lance. So that's not bad. Alright, here we go.
All weapons committed.
Alright, left torso, left arm,
Enemy mech
and another pilot injury.
Orders.
detected.
Alright,
Affirmative.
moving up into the foliage for cover. And, oh, that's nice. That's going to be a good hit. Enemy turn. Centurion's taking missile fire.
Yes, Commander. I hear ya.
Alright. I'm going to have you move into trees.
Got it.
And 3 should be enough.
No sweat.
Down he goes.
Gotcha.
All right.
Enemy detected.
Now that they can't spot, they're moving in. Where are they? Oh, okay, hello. Coming back from the direction where... Almost, okay. Not quite, but
Aye,
close. I'm going to have you sprint right there into cover.
Double time. Let's go.
And still no sight on the enemy? Okay. Oh, we got a Locust. That'll be easy enough to take down. Well, son, here's hoping I can take your mind off things for a little while at least. Let's move up with you. And I'll have you brace. Oh, looks like we got another Panther. Alright, let's move my unit on up. And possibly, let's precision strike that Locust. See if we can't core it with my AC-10.
All weapons
I love it when I one-shot light mechs.
Good to go. Coordinates
Alright,
received.
Vindicator advances. We'll do a precision shot as well.
Firing on target.
Good hits.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Fire starter up here.
Moving to position.
Bring the medium lasers to bear. And fire.
Affirmative. Waiting on you, Commander.
Melting away armor a little bit at a time. Let's bring the Jenner up here. Keep up the fire. The Panther advances. And then what? Continue to push forward. Alright, let's see if I can do it again. Alright, we got an arm.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Oh, we got the PPC arm. That's good. That is very good.
Location confirmed.
Now the Vindicator gets another shot. Very nice. Enemy turn. That was a valiant shot, but not that worthwhile. Alright, let's see. Not there. Right there. Bingo. That'll get us into its rear arc. Let's not use the flamers. Just go with the machine guns and medium lasers.
Firing at enemy 6. I hear ya.
Same with the Jenner.
Moving to position.
Now that I've cooled down, I can throw everything at him.
All weapons are go.
Not sure how you missed so much. Oh, never mind. There goes the left torso and arm. All right, Commander. Let's move to that side. Overheat. I'll take the LRMs off. There we go.
Engaging target.
Got something you want done?
And Lightfoot.
Aye, aye.
Another PPC blast to the face should be enough to knock this thing down.
Aye, copy.
Oh, there goes the right torso. Slowly but surely, we're chipping away at this guy. What do you got left? He's got nothing left, that's what. He hasn't lost any legs yet. Not that he'll probably get that far. He's probably going down with this.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
There we go. Machine guns did the trick.
One left target.
Well, I hope that distraction was sufficient for our friend's purposes.
Mission successful.
What's up, 57th Street Incident? Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Welcome back to the channel. All right. That went well. Real well. Seems like we did the right thing calling you in, mercenary. Glad to see we both came out ahead today. With only minor damage. Alright. Oh, we're finally getting our Commando 1B. And we're going to need a large laser to put in that thing. And then... oh yeah. I've played quite a bit of this game. I really enjoy it. Let's take a Panther piece. I already spent about almost an hour talking about the background of this game earlier, but if you got any questions, I'd be glad to answer. The large laser mounted by the 1B models is nothing to sniff at, but it lacks close-up impact of the SRMs it replaces. Best to keep these units at range for flanking and spotting. Panther 9Rs are solid all-round mechs, if a bit on the slow side. They'll make up for it with jump jets, considerable armor, and a hefty punch from their trademark PPC. They've even been used in physical slugging matches to good effect. And time for repairs. So, we're going to put the spider back in storage. Sure thing, sure thing. Glad to have you here in whatever way you are able. So, have a good night, and if I don't see you again before the end. Alright, let's see. To the mech bay. And looks like all we gotta do is patch up the armor. Now, let's see if I've got enough... Oh, wait, I didn't want to... The Panther. What happened to my commando? There it is.
We'll have it warmed up ASAP.
Alright, it'll be a day before the commando's ready. That's fine. Let's hit up the store. Weapons, large laser, medium coil. It's now the time for the snub PPC. I'll wait. Time to look up the next contract. Alright, Capellans. Pay is not great. Defend a base, and another battle. I'll wait until my mechs are fully repaired before I go into another mission. So, we've only got a couple days to wait, so I don't mind that one sitting in orbit. And done. Let's head to the barracks and check on my mech warriors. Time for my second skill.
Mech warrior training.
There we go. All right.
Good to go.
Time for your first.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by.
Time for your first.
Training complete.
Commander.
Let's see. What was... You're kinda... Let's go with Chili next. Okay, she's not ready.
Waiting for order.
Iron Claw. Let's see. I think I was going to have you go guts and piloting. Decisions do. Let's start. Yeah, we'll start with Bulwark.
Mech warrior training complete.
All right. Everybody has their first ability. My commander has the second. So let's head to Contracts. Both of these are recovery missions. Let's start with one man's art. And top off the water. A Capellan philanthropist is a patron of the arts here in Lyrene. A favored painter has been accused of heresy by the system's religious police. These zealots are propped up by foreign pirate agents. He'll be extradited to face trial and likely execution in pirate territory. We can't allow that to happen, but we don't want to incur reprisal from the religious leaders. That's where you come in. Locate the painter, rescue him, and, at the personal request of our patron, recover the painting that started this whole mess. Commander, I don't pretend to understand what's so offensive about this painting, but they take this sort of thing seriously out here. As for retrieving the painting, apparently it's worth even more than all this controversy. Must be a damn good painting. Watch, it's a painting of a butthole or something. Like that episode of Bob's Builders. Bob's Builders? Bob's Burgers. Holy crap. My Bobs are all mixed up. Bob the Burger. Can we cook it? Oh boy. This is a straightforward retrieval. Locate the painter and get to the evac zone. First step, find our target, the location where we suspect he's being held. And extract safely. Keep the mech carrying the artist in one piece. Best of luck, Commander.
Ooh, a jungle. Look at it.
Yes, look at it. I'll have you sprint there, I'll have you sprint there, you're gonna sprint way over there. And you...
Enemy detected.
We've got enemies. I'll have you sprint way the hell right there.
Got it.
Alright, mech, vehicle, vehicle, vehicle. Vehicles are nice. I get to stomp on vehicles. And we got a galleon.
Got something you want done?
Alright, well, let's lead with Iron Claw.
Acknowledged.
And we'll get a couple laser blasts into this galleon.
Affirmative.
There we go. Ha 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 ha! Tank go pop.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
And we got a Jenner. Ouch.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Time for some Jenner on Jenner action.
Moving out.
45 all around.
All weapons are go.
Got a couple hits in there. Alright, our turn. Let's bring the commander over this way. And... yeah, that'll do the trick.
All weapons.
Not the best shots, but... ooh, missiles did the trick.
Standing by.
I'll bring the Vindicator up this way. That's a little better.
Engaging with target.
Still, my heaviest hitters keep missing, but we destroyed one of his jump
Target's
jets.
taking a
Nice.
critical hit.
Here comes one of the vehicles. Oof. And another galleon. Two small lasers. Oh boy. Almost feel bad for him. Alright, we'll move up this way.
Affirmative.
And we'll keep the pressure on. Good hits. Jenner's on the move. Some more Jenner on Jenner combat. Ooh. Looks like he broke through the armor too.
Commander.
Alright, let's move up here. Right there. And... oh yeah, this should do the trick.
All weapons are go.
Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. That entire left side just got slagged. Timber! Nope. Another mech coming up from that direction. And a vehicle. Two vehicles. Alright, my Centurion isn't maneuvering all that well, but... uh-oh. Let's finish off that Jenner.
All weapons committed.
Boom goes the Jenner. And Lightfoot. Let's set you up right there.
Acknowledged.
And that should do the trick. Boom! Tank go pop again.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Dayspring, thank you so much for the raid. There it is. Oh!
That got through my armor, Commander.
Dayspring with the resub. 25 straight months of subbing. Over 2 years. Holy freaking shit, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support of the channel and helping motivate me to continue streaming and just enjoy sharing these games and these experiences with you guys. Wow. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's move you right over here and see if we can't take care of the striker. All right.
Waiting for orders.
Now then. Jenner is probably a good fit because it's fast, but at the same time, it is lightly armored. I'd prefer to have my Centurion be the one to carry the VIP. So let's move my Jenner up to take care of that light vehicle. Ooh, overheating. Fun. And nope. And yeah, there we go. Tank go pop again.
Enemy vehicle down.
All right, what do we got here? There's another Jenner. We got a Spider. So how has your week been, Dayspring? How was the first week at work so far? At the new job? Ooh, we got a flea. A tiny little flea. Then I'll put that flea in a box, and put that box in another box, and then mail that box to myself, and then when it arrives, I smash it with a hammer! Instead of sprinting, I need your AC-10. I am very glad to hear it. I'll use a precision strike. 60, 50, 40. Awesome! Let's see about coring that spider. Ah, missed. Missiles did the job, though.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Vindicator. Let's move you up here.
I copy.
Oh, woof! Slagged that entire right side.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
That is always a very good sign when you give your boss a religious moment.
Orders.
All right, let's bring the fire starter down here.
Confirmed.
$55. Okay, that's the only one I see, so we'll keep the fire up. That flea has a large laser. That's slightly worrying.
Good to go. Right, Commander.
All right. Looks like that's my best shot right there. Nice! Very nice. Let's stick with the medium lasers. No, okay, just the missile. Or it has a potentially strong bite, yes. At least that version of the flea does.
Not much armor left in that location.
Alright, let's keep moving you up. Thankfully, my Centurion right here has a much harder bite. And I'll use a precision strike. Flamer, large laser, and 2 small lasers. Yeah, this thing needs to die.
All weapons committed.
And it's dead. Dead, dead, dead.
Standing by.
I'll have you jump right there.
Jumping.
And let's see about finishing off that spider.
Acknowledge.
The spider is dead.
Enemy down.
Here comes the Jenner. Poking at my Centurion.
Damage minimal.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Let's bring the fire starter up.
Taking the shot.
And we'll cook this guy in his seat. Oh,
Solid connection on that.
nice.
Commander?
Now let's bleed off some heat with a melee attack. Alright, this should finish him off. I keep expecting my AC-10 to do the job.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
When it hits nice, but damn. Sometimes it just does not want to hit.
Roger.
PPC did the job, though. PPC did the job real nice.
Tango down.
Alright, let's get in and get our targets. You're in the area where the artist is being held. Hold position and give him a chance to board one of the mechs. And I'll have everybody brace.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Alright, now we gotta get to the evac zone. I see two, though. Oh, that's where the painting is. Okay. Well, how about we make this easy? I'll jump over there. Meanwhile, let's sprint the Centurion forward and get everybody else into position.
Moving to position. Waiting for order. Good. Aye, aye. Move order received. Roger. Coordinates received.
Secondary asset has been secured.
You're done. You managed to wipe the OPFOR out. And we can extract right now. Another successful operation. Well, in news on my side, I got my registration for the fall classes done. Thankfully, less worry about college campuses opening, so they're requiring masks. We're going to social distance. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of changes they make to keep the place operational. I'm going to be filling out the last of my GI Bill paperwork tomorrow. Let's see. Let's get a Jenner piece. 2 Jenner pieces. And we got a Flea and Spider piece to go with it. Nice. So it looks like the fall semester is going to be coming through nicely for me. I still have to I still have 7 elective credit points I've got to worry about. But once I get in touch with my my primary instructor, we're going to go through a few things and figure that out. Lightfoot's out for 23 days. Yikes. Let's get to the mech bay and make some repairs. And let's see if we can outfit our commando. Alright, SRM-2 in the center torso. I don't have an SRM-2. Do they have one in the store? Yes, they do.
New weapon systems available.
SRM-2 in the center torso. Large laser in the right arm. Medium laser in the left arm. SRM ammo in the left torso. And there we are. Easy peasy. Now let's take a look at this guy. Small mech, big punch. Let's see which one works best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I like 3 and 5. I think I'll go with 5.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
All right. Let's see. 1 day, 6 days. So 2 days to chill out. I think I can do that in orbit. While planetside on Lyreton, Ironclaw slinks over to you and Surmi. Good news, Commander. I know a guy who can get us an Alcaris Tiger Falcon, but it isn't cheap. This is an exotic, highly sought-after animal. I'm going to need 1 million C-bills. So, one question, Surmi arches a brow. Why do we need a bird that eats people? Ironclaw grins. We need it only temporarily. It's for a local collector. He's got his own personal zoo, and it happens to have a cache of vintage mech parts. I can get you these parts. All I need are some extra hands. Taisha will do, and the funds to buy the bird. Then I can trade it to this eccentric billionaire. You'll be on a hell of a deal of these pristine parts. This is a bad idea, even by our standards. Surmi narrows her eyes. You're not taking the scheme seriously, are you? I'm willing to gamble. Let's do it. You shrug. This has to be the most convoluted plan I've ever heard. But if anyone can make it work, it's you, Ironclaw. You'll get the funds for this operation, but make sure you come back in one piece. Aye, aye, Commander. This ain't my first illicit animal deal. Surmi rolls her eyes as Ironclaw departs with a wink. Hours later, you're inspecting the Leopard. A cargo ship approaches on the landing pad. Surmi patches the ship's hail. Special delivery, Commander. Ironclaw's voice crackles over the comms. We got free shipping included. That Tiger Falcon was worth more than I thought. Made some new friends, too, Taisha says. Say the word and I'll acquire whatever you need. Why don't you tell me about your new friends once you land? You signal Surmi, and she opens the Leopard's bay doors. The cargo ship lands nearby, and the mech warriors jump out, proudly revealing the gleaming mech parts inside. Taisha has gained the following tags. Criminal. Ironclaw has gained the following tags for 30 days. High spirits. You lose 1 million C-bills. But... ooh, we got an AC2. A rare one. Triple plus. Nice. Now let's see what I can sell to make up for it. Oh, right, I've got a Panther and Spider to sell. Sell. And sell. That almost makes up for it. All right. Let's see what's next. Hold the line. Noisy neighbors. Embassy extraction. One of our VIPs is in a Capellan factory on facility on Lyreton. I'll take it. Let's put Iron Claw over here. And Chili right here. One of our VIPs is in a Capellan facility on Lyreton. We need to get her off-world, but the building is surrounded by local government forces. You will sweep aside the opposition, recover our VIP, and transport her to a designated landing zone for extraction. Be prepared for opposition. The local government units surrounding the embassy won't let you extract our personnel without a fight. Payment will be issued when you deliver our VIP alive and in one piece. The enemy has to be expecting an attempt to break their siege, so there will be significant resistance.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, this should be a straightforward retrieval mission. Get in, acquire the VIP, get back out again. The target you're recovering is a Capellan VIP. She's trapped in a building that's surrounded by local government forces. You'll need to engage them to get her out. Once you have the VIP, get to the designated landing zone for extraction. Good hunting, Commander. Oliver out.
Hey, after we finish, swimming anyone? Move order received.
Moving,
Affirmative.
Alright.
Right, Commander.
Okay, we've spotted our first enemy. I see 2 mechs. Hello, Locust.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get in close. And let's see if we can't one-shot that Locust. What's down here? Another Locust. 1S and 1S. 2 SRM2s and a medium laser.
I'm guessing you didn't like that, did ya?
No flamers next time. Save those for the big guys who are a bit more heat inefficient.
Yikes! That hit hard.
Alright, let's move you right there.
Got it.
And pour on the fire.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Iron Claw. Oh wait, that's me. Let's see, 45, 60. That should do the trick.
All weapons
Oh, I love AC weapons.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Autocannons are so much
Ready to
fun.
put it on.
And now for the Vindicator and his PPC.
That hit
Excellent.
something good.
Yes, it did.
Right here.
Alright, Chili. Let's have you back up.
On my way.
And disabling the flamers.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
Yes, being on the receiving end of the autocannon is typically not very fun, but being the one delivering the killing blows is always so very cathartic and satisfying.
Firing everything I've got.
And down goes the other Locust.
Enemy down.
How you doing, Deja Warden? Hope you're having a good Thursday. Welcome to the channel and Battletech.
Heading out.
You're in the designated area. Hold position and recover our VIP. You're very welcome.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
I'm doing pretty good. Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position. Wow, that was short. I'm doing pretty good. Thursdays are usually pretty chill. First day back in a new Battletech career mode campaign, so I'm pretty happy about that. Just got off of a extended series in XCOM Chimera Squad, and prior to that was Gears Tactics, so glad to return to one of my favorites. This and XCOM 2 are... I call those my primary games. Yeah, this is vanilla. I don't have it modded yet. I should have gone with the money. I haven't actually completed a career mode with a win. My last one ended in between jumps when I went bankrupt. So I like to try and complete games as is before I start modding them. Typically. XCOM was an exception because I focus mostly on cosmetic mods. I know that Rogue Tech is one of the more popular ones, as is Extended 2035. I just haven't seen any mods that really call to me yet. Let's get to the mech bay and patch everybody up. Oh, no patching up needed. Rimward Periphery. Interesting. I take it extends the periphery a bit more. Hold the line and noisy neighbors. Let's go with that one. Battle. All right, looks good. Let's deploy. What does RimWorld Periphery do? What does it add to the game? I have heard people saying that Rogue Tech isn't as good as it could be, or some say makes more planet system. Okay, nice. So exactly what it sounds like it's doing. Okay, okay. Let's begin.
Command interface initiated.
Commander, you've arrived in the region where the enemy was last detected. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Move forward and clear them out. We shouldn't let any of them get away if we can help it. And away we go.
Acknowledged.
Moving. Mm-hmm.
Bandits.
Alright, we see one unknown mech. Looks like they're mostly coming from that direction. Alright,
Right here.
let's advance with Chili and her fire starter.
Affirmative.
Oh. That's no fun.
Lock in target.
Alrighty. Having to pay for a drop would...
What can I do for you?
I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Alright, let's move up.
You betcha.
Time for some Jenner on Jenner fun.
Got it.
There we go.
Yeah. Critical hit.
Alright, time for the enemy to advance. Alright, we've got 4 units in this lance. Let's move my Centurion up. Let's see if we can't core this Jenner and take it off the field.
All weapons.
Well, we got the arm. And there goes the center torso.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes,
One
Commander.
less mech to worry about. Let's have you jump over here. And let's see what else we're dealing with. And we got a spider. Who sat down beside her? Good hits. Good hits. And what do we got over here? Still don't know yet.
Commander.
Alright, let's move Chili over this way.
Heading out.
And medium lasers away.
Man.
Alright, so far so good. And are we gonna see what you are yet? And we got a flea! Alright, Dayspring, thank you so much for hanging out for as long as you're able. Glad to know that you are doing a lot better, and hope to see you again tomorrow, where I think I'll be playing some Command & Conquer.
I hear you.
Alright, let's get you right in the middle of it.
Moving to position.
Drop cost per mech Battletech mod. This makes you pay an operation cost for each mech you want to use in the mission, based on its chassis price. Features, you now pay an operation cost based on the mechs. Lighter mechs are cheaper, so it's a decision if you really need those for assaults. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. And that is a curious addition to the game. Oh, down it goes! Dead spider.
Did you see it?
Spider got fried. It's like magnifying glass, or frying spiders with the magnifying glass. Do people do that, or do they just do it with ants? I don't know. I never did that as a kid. Anyway, let's get some missiles on this flea. Okay, I knew that the they advanced the time in Rogue Tech. Personally, I really enjoy the 3025 setting. Oh, okay. You're talking about two different mods. Got it. All right.
No joy.
So, if I want it to get mods that I can actually customize, keep the features I like, remove the features I don't, Rogue Tech is not a good option because you can't do that. That's what you're saying, right? Gotcha. All right, cool. Good to know. Very good to know. Thank you. All right, let's see what we can do about this flea. I'm not going to worry about flamers because it's probably very heat efficient since it's so tiny.
Here you go.
But machine guns should do a good bit of damage. Well, some damage. Use raid. Oh, I got a can of raid. Oh, it headshot my commander. That means he's going to be down for a bit. Alright, let's move right here. Not there. Right there. And 4 medium lasers to the back should do a good bit of damage.
Here it comes.
Alright, not the explosion I was hoping for, but a good start. Alright.
Standing by.
Let's have my Vindicator jump right there. Or not. Or I could have you jump right here. It's a bit better.
Engaging jump jet.
There we are. Oh, it is? Crap, I already jumped. Well, I'll use a precision strike and hopefully get some good hits on this commando.
Drop on you, pal. Not sorry.
Straight through the legs. Alright. Time for my commando. Now's the time for a melee. 55 tons versus 25. Oh, I love doing that. I love doing that so much.
I'm listening.
There we go.
Yep.
Those are all pretty good hits.
I hear ya.
And now for the Jenner.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Roger that.
Not very heat efficient, the Jenner, but effective nonetheless.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Very nice. Commando is... Oh, pathetic. So pathetic. Well, here we go. Love doing that. Whew. Excellent work, Commander. Though I do wonder what they were looking for.
Mission successful.
Well done, Commander. We obviously placed our faith in the right mercenary company. We'll let you know if we have any other work for you. Alright, looks like I'm going to grab a Jenner. A couple medium lasers, a machine gun SRM-4, and a couple jump jets. Some nice salvage. And I got another mech I can sell.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
There we go. To the store. Selling Jenner and the Locust. There we go. Now then,
Always good to
let's
see
see what other missions are here. I'd like to exhaust as many as I can before I move on to make most efficient use of our days. Defend base. Oh boy, this one's always a pain. Hostile pirate forces have been making increasingly bold incursions towards one of our processing facilities. Did I incur any damage? No. No, I did not. Career mode. I am in career mode. Let's see. Nope, still too difficult. Nope, not that one. So nothing new yet. Panzer's a little bit out of the way. Let's do the base defense and see how well we do. Let's go to my mech warriors and level up who needs it. Let's see. I think I'm going... What do I want to get? Do I want Master Tactician? Or do I want Breaching Shots? I came pretty close in my last one, but as I said, I kind of ended up going bankrupt mid-transit because I miscalculated a bit. Let's keep pushing tactics. And guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting on you.
Alright. Taiha. It's a tough mode, and the scaling difficulty definitely adds to the challenge.
Mech warrior training complete.
I think my current difficulty gives me a plus 0.75 modifier.
Training confirmed, Commander.
What's up, boss?
Alright, what was I gonna make you? See, guts is your primary stat. She's going guts and tack, so let's make you guts and piloting.
Training complete. Mech warrior training complete.
Alright.
Copy.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Alright, everybody has been leveled, so time for the next mission. Hold the line. Uh-oh. Never mind, I'm down a pilot. Let's see, how long are they out for? 23 and 21 days. Well, let's see. Piloting and tech. I think I could use that.
Waiting for orders.
Ah, Tarian nobility. Yep, I'll hire Voltage.
New mech warriors available.
And now we can complete this mission. Okay, so for piloting, let's move Ironclaw into Centurion, and I'll put Voltage in the Vindicator. All right, I think we're good to go. How much time do I have in this game? Okay, I've only got a recorded playtime of 260 hours. But I do have a lot of time in this game. I do split my time up between a lot of different tactics games. Battletech, XCOM, Phoenix Point, Chimera Squad, Gears Tactics. It is one of my favorite genres and the primary genre of my channel. Alright, Commander. We've been tasked with defending this installation. We've scattered reports of incoming hostiles from multiple directions. They'll be targeting the structures. Intercept them before they bring any down. Good luck. Alright. If I'm going to successfully defend this base... So that's the enemy vanguard. I'm going to need someone out there to spot. So my Jenner can move the farthest. So let's get you out there.
We got bad guys.
We see 3 right off the bat.
Aye, aye.
I'll send the Vindicator out there. I'll keep my Centurion back.
On my way.
And the Firestarter, I'll keep up here to intercept whoever inevitably comes on the other side. How about you, Deja Warden? What other games do you play? We got a Locust.
Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's have you sensor lock the Locust. What do we got there?
Yeah.
Then I'll have Chili come on down.
Yep.
And start chipping away at that Locust's evasion.
Here we go.
Alright, that's one. All very good games. Which Doom?
Locking in all weapons.
I was hoping that would core him,
Critical
but
hit, Commander.
nah. I'll take an arm.
Waiting for orders.
Now I'll bring my Vindicator over right there. And let's see if you finish the job. I haven't played Doom 64 yet. I missed it when the console came out originally, because I didn't have one of my own.
Target eliminated.
But I believe I have a copy of it that came with Doom Eternal. Hey, we got another Jenner. And he went straight for the building.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Alright, Firestarter, move up and tag him so he doesn't hit anything else. Sicily! Wow. I have never been to Sicily. Never been to Europe, in fact. Been all over the Western Pacific, but... great. There goes one. Well, there goes one bonus.
I hear ya.
Let's see. 2 Jenners. Each with about the same... Oh, I know that. My dad used to vacation there quite often. He talks about retiring there all the time.
Want some more? Huh?
Almost toppled over a cliff because of it with a Vespa accident.
Solid connection on that one.
All right.
Commander.
Voltage. Let's see you prove your worth. Finish off that Jenner.
Taking the shot.
That shot went way wide. Oh, come on, man.
Taking a critical hit.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
And there they are.
I'm listening.
All right, let's
What can I
have...
do for you?
Let's have my Jenner start sprinting back.
Pedal to the metal.
So that they can intercept the incoming reinforcements.
Yeah.
Alright, let's bring the Firestarter in to do a little bit more
Head down.
damage.
Mhm.
And a little bit is about all you did.
I think I hit something special there.
Here comes the new mechs. Wonder what we got. There's 2. And 3.
What's up, boss?
Alright, let's see about finishing these 2 off.
Firing full complement.
Alright, that's 1.
Enemy down. Yep.
Alright, Voltage. Let's have you jump up here.
Got it.
And let's see if we can do any more damage to that Jenner before it decides to go ham on the rest of the structures. Ooh, got the left arm. Nice.
How'd that taste?
Alright, shooting at the Centurion. Good.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get right about there and get eyes on what we're looking at.
Moving to position.
What's incoming? We've got a Locust, we got a Commando, and we got a Jenner. I'll use Precision Strikes to 45. Let's see if we can do something about that Locust. We did something. Better than nothing. Oh, Blink 182's in my head now.
Commander.
Let's have you start sprinting back as well.
Hauling ass.
Here come the reinforcements.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Ironclaw. Time for you to finish off this last one. And you didn't.
Standing by.
Alright, let's see. Voltage, can you do it? Can you finally finish this thing?
Engage.
Alright, there goes the right arm and the left torso.
Scored a critical hit.
He's, I think the only weapons he's got are the one in the nose. Where are you going? You're taking the long way around, aren't you? Oh, all he's got is the SRM. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's have you jump right about here.
Confirmed.
There we go. Now, well, we aren't going to Alpha Strike, but we can at least do a little damage. Oh, coming in for a little melee on my Centurion, huh? That's not going to end well for you.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, let's see. Let's move you right in here.
Affirmative.
And now you can rain fire on the enemy lance. Let's see. Looks like their commando is going to be the best bet. Fire away.
This should be good.
Alright. Enemy locusts is approaching. Taking shots at my fire starter. Grazes, nothing more. Here comes, I can't tell. Ah, the commando. And the Jenner advances.
Ready to get it on.
Alright. Finish him.
Putting my weight into it.
Alright. Time to reposition. And let's see, can I get a direct shot on any of them? What do we got down here? Commando and a Vindicator. So they're similarly equipped. Let's have you jump right about there. $30, $30, $25, $70. That'll do. Now that's 60% damage reduction, though. Alright, here comes the Locust. Taking another pot shot at my fire starter and doing cosmetic damage.
Yeah.
Alright, Chili. Let's get up close and personal with this Locust.
Gonna get physical on him.
Left leg destroyed. Flamer and machine guns. Knocked him down. Commandos on the move.
I hear ya.
All right. Well, I can turn and engage this Jenner. I can go over here and stomp on the Locust. I can engage the Commando. Or the Vindicator. You know what? I want to stomp. I want to do a stomp. I can't resist. I can't resist a stompy.
Going toe to toe.
And it's dead.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Oh yeah, I saw it. It was beautiful.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, now that all that is done, let's sprint my Centurion up here
Acknowledged.
and start doing some serious AC-10 damage.
Well, that weren't nothing.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Voltage. Let's move you right there. Set you up right here, covering everybody.
On my way.
Now, let's see who our best shot is. Too bad I don't have multi-shot on this character, on this pilot. But, looks like that Commando's probably our best bet. Hopefully, this finishes it off. There goes our right leg, torso, and arm. Just completely massacred its right side. And it falls down in the water. That pilot should be drowning. Glug, glug, glug. Jenner's on the move. Not going to do anything.
Listening.
Can I get to this one? I cannot.
What can I
Can
do for
you get to this one? You cannot. So here's what we do. I'm going to move you right there. And we're going to finish off that Commando. Dead Commando.
And stay down.
Off to see the drowned god.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Now then. Let's see what to do about the fire starter. I've got this Jenner right here. Let's cook him alive, shall we? How do you like your mech warriors? This one's gonna be well done.
That there was a critical hit, that was.
Light down.
Minor damage,
Holding firm.
no big deal.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Let's bring you right here.
Acknowledged.
And let's see who's going to be our best shots. 5. Let's see if we can finish off this Jenner. Ooh. Oh, that's a back hit. This is it. This is it.
Got a good angle on it.
Oh, I'm so disappointed. Never mind. I'm satisfied. Oh, I was hoping the AC would do the trick, but yeah, I'm not going to complain. Results are results.
On my way.
Now let's get my Vindicator over and start working on that Vindicator.
I copy.
I'm listening.
All right, let's moving everybody up to get a shot. We'll whittle him down until there isn't anything left.
Guess I'll give it to him then.
Oh, a headshot. Very nice chili.
Commander.
Alright, let's bring
I hear ya.
Tayaha. I think that's how I pronounce it. I'm still not sure. I'll probably say 6 or 7 different things before this this campaign's over.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Alright, Alpha Strike to the front. Nice. Meanwhile, it can't hit the broadside of a barn. Firestarter's a small mech, but it's not that small. Alright. Bringing the Centurion up. 85s all around. This will be good.
Whatever you say, boss.
Structure exposed. Alright, good damage. Let's bring the Vindicator in.
Move into position.
And see what more damage can be done.
Fire.
It's still intact.
Commander.
What can I do for you?
Alright, time to charbroil this fella.
What can I do for you?
Location confirmed. Here we go.
Seasoned to perfection. Hey, another headshot. We just might salvage this mech by headshotting it. Incapacitating the pilot that way. Alright. Still overheating. There we go. Fire away. And he's going to send another shot at my Centurion.
Minimal damage on that hit. Standing by.
Let's get a little bit closer.
Roger.
And this very well could do the trick.
Copy that.
There goes the left arm.
Reporting critical hit. What do you need?
Maybe Voltage will get the final shot.
Roger.
And that's done. Oh, well, thank you so much for hanging out, Deja Warden. Glad to have you here. Thank you for the follow and for the filling me in on some mod info. This will be my last run for the night, so thank you very much. You have a fantastic rest of your Thursday night, Friday morning, whatever it is for you, and I hope to see you again soon. Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position.
Mission successful.
Whew, alright, that went well. No major damage. And we got a bunch of salvage. So, let's take the Vindicator. And a Jenner piece. And we got 2 Jenner pieces, a machine gun, some heat sinks, some jump jets, and some ammunition. A good start to a new campaign. And with that, it is time to call it a night. Let's check up on my mech warriors.
Commander.
Training complete.
Aye, aye. Ready to get it off. Commander? Receiving you.
Alright, we've leveled up everything we can so far. Now then. What am I missing? Well, that'll be it then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's always a pleasure to hang out, to share these experiences, these games, these worlds, and just connect for a little bit with the broader world out there, especially in times of uncertainty and isolation. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic night. Let's see who's on, who we can toss a raid to, who can we share the love with tonight.